What's up guys, Nekrews 51. Today we're back for a brand new video, and we are here for episode 3 of my F1 2019 career mode here in Shanghai, China. And as you will probably notice already, it has been a very long time since I last done a career mode video. 3 months in fact it's been since the last episode was released. Absolutely shocking stuff by me, I know, but there's been a lot of things happening with my life and that recently, and, well, not recently, months ago and that, and you know, just if you read about it in the community section also you guys will understand. But you know, we're back here, we're back now, and you know, we're just going to try and get as much career mode videos done as possible. And if you guys really like it, I'll just keep going and going as much as I possibly can, alongside the recreation videos as well, just other different kind of videos that you guys enjoy as well. So you know, just to shape the channel up a bit as well. But if you guys enjoy this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But yeah guys, we're getting started for qualifying here in Shanghai, China. As you can see, it's wet conditions, well, inter conditions should I say, and we've obviously waited to the end of the session because the conditions were actually better at the end of the session than they were at the start. So as you can see, we're all fighting to get track position. Look at Devin Butler, he's always dirty. I noticed that in the last few races as well. I'm surprised I can remember that, because that's how long ago it was since I last raced a career mode. I raced on career mode. But yeah, as you can see, we've let Vettel past in the last corner, and we're getting a good exit now. So we're just about to start our lap here, and as you can see, coming across the line here, I wonder what we could do, because you know, McLaren should not be too bad round here, but depends on how everyone else is as well. We've turned AI up to 110%, because obviously the first few races you do seem a bit OP. I've noticed even a lot of other people have said that as well, 110% AI, but still seems a bit too OP at this stage. But we're coming into the final corner, not a great lap from us, I'd have to say myself. But yeah, try to get the max out the car, everything out the car, and it's only 18th for us on the start of this Chinese Grand Prix. Bit of a challenge, I'd have to say. Devin Butler never done too well as well, so maybe we're not the only ones that are struggling here. But behind the two, well, just in front of the two Williamses isn't the greatest. But you know, let's see what we can do in the race. The McLaren race car is always better than the qualifying car, so hopefully that'll make up for it as well. But yeah guys, let's go to the Chinese Grand Prix.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai.
So we're here in China for the Chinese Grand Prix today, and it's going to be very interesting. I really hope to get a good result, starting from 18th in the back. The McLaren car obviously better than the qualifying car, I've noticed this year as well. So it's going to be quite interesting for all that. But you know, apart from that, at the moment, let's go to the grid order. David Croft will run you through it.
Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Gasly, Perez, Ricciardo, Butler and Roman Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Weber, Kevin Magnussen and Norris, Raikkonen, Albon,
Antonio Giovinazzi and a McLaren. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid.
And now it's time to head down to the track.
Thank you David Croft for that. And as you can see, the formation lap is underway here in Shanghai, China, with all the cars getting away well so far. But yeah, as I said before and earlier in the video, it's going to be very interesting to see what we can do from the back. I'm really interested to see what battles we're going to have as well. Hopefully we're not too far off the pace. As I said before, the McLaren car is better in the race than it is in qualifying. All the cars are now lined up on the grid here, as the lights will be coming up any moment now. And yes, they are. Here we go guys, for the Chinese Grand Prix. We had the 5 red lights. What's going to happen? And it's lights out and away we go. And as you can see, all cars have got away well. We have had an okay start, I would say, just following a few cars in front there. We've got Russell beside us, trying to go round our outside, but I don't think we're going to let a Williams in front at this stage. Try to go down the inside Giovinazzi. It's all going chaos here. As you can see, Albon pushes us off onto the grass there. That's a bit dirty from Albon. The AI cars, I've noticed, have done that in the last few games anyway. And now we get a tremendous exit out of the second corner there. As you can see, we're going side by side with Albon. He's a horrible exit, almost side by side with Norris as well. Giovinazzi's are outside, and we go down the inside of Norris and Kimi Räikkönen as well, almost hitting the back there of Kevin Magnussen in the Haas. Räikkönen holds it round the outside, on board with Räikkönen now, and we squeeze him off to the curb just a little bit to run his speed out so we can just get the move done. Good start there for us there, that's what we needed. Obviously not the best, we could have gotten a better start, but you know, it's good enough for us to start a couple positions to get us underway with this Grand Prix. And as you can see, we're onto the straight here on lap 1, but obviously Räikkönen is not done with us yet because he's coming back at us. He's got the speed in that Alfa Romeo, which is obviously powered by Ferrari. We're powered by Renault. Obviously wish it was powered by Mercedes, but it's not 2021 yet. But we defend off Räikkönen there. We're into 14th as we head into the second lap of this Grand Prix. Let's see if we can keep with the cars in front as we head into the second lap now. Räikkönen is actually gaining on us here. As you can see, we're on board with Kimi Räikkönen, and here he comes to the outside. He's not over and done with yet. We're trying to keep with the cars in front, but Räikkönen is dying to get past us as well. He's got some good speed in that Alfa Romeo, and we managed to defend him off there for 14th place. But now as we skip later on to the end of the second lap, Räikkönen again attacking us. We have to defend our position. Räikkönen try to go down the inside. We defend well. Not all the cars in ahead is getting away at the moment, which is a good thing as well, saving errors at the same time, and we defend off that position from Räikkönen. And again, we really shouldn't be battling it for 14th at this stage of the Grand Prix, but now we've actually managed to keep with the cars in front, and we've actually gained on Magnussen a little bit. Räikkönen's still behind us, dropped back a little to what he was in the last few laps, obviously. Now we're maxing out here at 212 miles an hour, and now we go down the inside of Kevin Magnussen, almost hitting the back of Lucas Weber, I believe that is there, just in front of us. On board with Kevin Magnussen, he tries to keep it round the outside, but not for him today. We'll keep ahead of him. But now, as we skip later on to lap 12 now, guys, yes, we've skipped on about 9 laps from what you last seen. Nothing has actually happened since then. It's actually been pretty boring race, so I didn't want to waste your guys' time. Well, waste your guys' time and just show you all some bits from that. So, you know, we've just decided to skip on to when stuff is about to go down, because now Lucas Weber in front of us, we've got a good slipstream off him. He must have his airs and engine mode turned down, because we've got ours fully turned up to the max here, because we're really close to him to have a chance. Down the inside we go on Lucas Weber, side by side with him here, and as you can see, he tried to keep it round the outside, and that's actually cost him there to Kevin Magnussen, because look, here comes Magnussen on Weber into the final corner. Is he going to get the move done? Yes, he does. Well done from Magnussen there, great stuff. But obviously now we just need to catch the cars ahead, which is Nico Hülkenberg, and we're trying to do that because we're trying to actually undercut him here, I believe, because I think he's one of the ones that stayed out. Weber behind us came in as well, alongside Grosjean in front of us, which is just at the pack ahead. So we're trying to get an undercut here on a few cars in front, so hopefully we don't get held up from any other cars. And so I think that's Ricciardo, yeah, when Ricciardo came into the pits as well. So yeah, we don't get held just there. I think half a second or so we got held actually by Räikkönen or so. Everyone onto the hards, so obviously medium to hards, pretty simple strategy. We'd like to go for the mediums again and then obviously come in because it's a alternative strategy or whatever it is. I can't remember the word for it. But yeah, as you can see, we skip later onto the lap. This is Grosjean. I think Grosjean's actually gained a position here, and I think that's Devon Butler in front of us, and he's very slow at the pits. And that's actually gave us a chance, because there we are right up the back of Nico Hülkenberg. We try to take advantage of this because our tyres are nice and warm already. They've already heated up, unlike these drivers in front, Hülkenberg and Devon Butler. As you can see, we're into the slipstream with Hülkenberg, close enough to make the move. Hülkenberg defends a little bit, goes to the middle of the track, but it's not enough because we're down the inside of Nico Hülkenberg there. Brilliant stuff from us there, and we're now up into P11. Next up is Romain Grosjean and then Devon Butler. So what's going to happen? Let's find out now as we skip later on, a few laps later. Grosjean is about to battle with Butler as he goes down the inside here on Butler, but typical Butler, not giving up any challenge. Good stuff from Butler there. He holds it round the outside, and I think he's going to keep the position to the final corner. Yes, he does. But next lap, as you can see, he's pulled away Butler from Grosjean and now attacks Ricciardo as he goes round the outside. Ricciardo was late on the brakes there, so I thought Butler was actually past him, but Devon Butler is going side by side with Daniel Ricciardo. We're on board with the cockpit cam of Daniel Ricciardo here. Final corner we go, and as you can see, Devon Butler has managed to get that position from Daniel Ricciardo. So yeah, the battle's not over yet, because as you can see, we're trying to keep Nico Hülkenberg behind. As you can see, we push him right to the side of the track. That was very close stuff there, very dodgy stuff from us as well, but we're racing to the limit here with all these drivers in front of us. And look at that, Butler and Ricciardo going for it. Meanwhile, we're on board with Hülkenberg. We try and get the switch back here. He's looking in his mirrors. Look at us, we're going down the inside. Well, past us now because we've got a better exit. Hülkenberg regains the slipstream, but it's not enough, and we defend a position from Hülkenberg. And now as we skip later on, a lap or so later, where it's calmed down a little bit, but not for long, because look at this. Butler and Ricciardo once again going for it. I think Butler's got the move done this time. Yes, he does. After all those laps of battling, Butler has got the move done. Look behind, this is Norris and Grosjean, I believe. I believe it is. Yes, it is. Look at this. Norris round the outside at the final corner. Can he get the move done? Oh my God, Lando Norris trying to go round the outside at the final corner. Not the right thing to do there. Now, as you can see ahead, as we skip later on to lap 22, just a lap or so later, Grosjean making the move on Daniel Ricciardo. Down the inside goes Grosjean, but Ricciardo going round the outside again. Ricciardo's doing very well in this Grand Prix so far. He's shown a challenge. Devin Butler's just there as well. He's not going up the road anytime soon as well. So I have to say, this midfield fight, we're in this. We have the pace to actually keep up with the midfield. I thought we were not going to have the pace to start this Grand Prix, but as I said, the race car's better than the qualifying car. Here comes Hulkenberg again, but look at this, we've done the exact same thing as we did with Hulkenberg before, but this time we slow the car down successfully, and now we're going round the outside. We got a better traction on board with Nico Hulkenberg here. He's got some good power in that Renault car, and as you can see, we've defended the last corner and just managed to regain the position again. We don't want to be battling with Hulkenberg, but once again, Hulkenberg not giving up this possession. But I think everyone in this pack is trying to fight for possession because they know there's good positions up for grabs if they manage to do gain that possession, because anything can happen in the Grand Prix. And because we've got so many cars actually, I don't know how many cars we've got, at least 8 or so fighting for P8 in this Grand Prix. And it's not just that, I think Sergio Perez as well has had a problem in his car, and he's quite far down the road, and we might be able to catch him at the end of the Grand Prix. But meanwhile, we're going down the inside of Grosjean, keeping it smooth on the brakes there. Grosjean, we're pushing him a little bit wide, and Hulkenberg follows me right through, so Hulkenberg is not giving up at all in this Grand Prix, and he's dying to get past us. And now, as you can see, remember I was on about Perez with the problem earlier, and we've caught up to him now, because look, he's holding up Butler, holding up Ricciardo, holding up this whole train of cars. As you can, if you look on the mini-map, look how many cars there is. Here we go, down the inside on Daniel Ricciardo we go. On as it's normally down the inside goes Daniel Ricciardo, but instead it's down the inside goes us today, and we've pushed Ricciardo off the track a little bit there. We've regained the possession, and as you can see, look at this, Perez holding up Butler, and now we're going to go down the inside of Butler. This is insane stuff because Perez is holding him up, Butler pushing us wide. Look at this, what is Butler doing? Butler's not giving us any room whatsoever. Almost clipping our front wing off him there. Tell you one thing, Butler is a very dirty driver. I have to say, it's very good though how he can do this on career mode. But look at this, here comes Butler round outside of Perez. Now we're behind this, look at this, Perez is still going round the outside. Perez is very slow though, but look at us. We've got Perez, he's left the door open, we're almost past Butler before we head on to the main, the back straight here, as now we're into the slipstream of Butler. We've got full engine modes here, we've saved our airs up just enough, DRS open for us, we're out behind the racing point. Here comes us down the inside, look at this, we've got Butler, we've got Perez, we've got Hulkenberg, we've got Ricciardo as well. This is so close going into the next corner, and oh my God, look how many cars there is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars fighting for P7 in this Grand Prix, and we're the one that's leading the pack at the moment. We've came from P18 all the way up to P7 with so many laps to go here. Look at this, 3 wide on the straight as well. Ricciardo's past Butler, and Perez I think's actually got past Butler again. So Perez, with his problem, has managed to fight them back, but all this has actually led me and Ricciardo to pull away from the rest of the pack. So as you can see, this is actually later on to the end of the lap, and look at the big advantage me and Ricciardo has. But now look at this, Ricciardo's all over our rear end here. We managed to defend the possession. I thought he was going to go down the inside, but we perfectly put our car in the right position. Look at this behind us as well. This is Norris. Look at Norris. Norris has gained so many positions this lap, I think. Norris was almost at the back there of that pack, and he's gained about 5 positions on that lap. I can't remember Norris being right at the front there, but we're on to the final lap of this Chinese Grand Prix. We are leading Ricciardo, but it's not over yet because the battle is still going to happen this lap. We've got to defend off Daniel Ricciardo. Here comes Lewis Hamilton to cross the line and take victory in the Chinese Grand Prix today. I believe Valtteri Bottas is behind them. So Mercedes 1-2 for them. Congratulations to them. Really good stuff from them. But it's not over yet because, as you can see, we're now live. Back on board with us. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo. Down the inside he goes. Daniel Ricciardo there, and then we're locking up a little bit there. We're going to try and follow the car behind, but you know it's very hard to follow this car around the track. We've had a very good exit. Ricciardo, we're almost making contact with Daniel Ricciardo, but we're so close behind him there. We're going to get the slipstream. Look at that, Devin Butler behind us, but he's not got enough to try and make a move on any of us now. DRS enabled for us, as you can see. Down the street we go. We shoot past the Renault. We should be okay now. We've saved our air, saved our fuel to have Rich and Max airs at the end of the Grand Prix. But yeah, insane stuff from Daniel Ricciardo there. He was going for a move at corners. You wouldn't believe that he would not overtake it, should I say. Now we come into the final corner here. We've defended off Ricciardo. What a fantastic Grand Prix it's been to come home in P7 of this Chinese Grand Prix. Absolutely brilliant race.
Nice work, you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
So there is Lewis Hamilton taking victory today from Valtteri Bottas, and alongside him in third is the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel. Congratulations to them. But yeah, what an insane race that turned out to be. There's always some way in this career mode series that is always finds a race to be good. I don't know how, but it just, all the races that I think are going to be exciting turn out boring, and the ones that I think it's going to be boring are actually very exciting. But yeah, as you can see, we were the best finisher at the midfield team, or the midfield cars today. That's very, very good for us, obviously our reputation as well. We started 18th. And now we finished P7, but now we just need to get our qualifying pace together, and hopefully better results can come. And obviously we might have finished P7 anyway if we finished in the top, well, if we qualified in the top 10. Championship, as you can see, we're the best at the midfield cars again. P7 from Ricciardo and Butler. Vettel leads the championship from Verstappen. Hamilton, should I say, sorry. As you can see, there's only 14 drivers scored, and we're 5th in the constructors. So we've got a battle for 4th here between Racing Point, McLaren, Renault, and obviously if any other cars decide to join later on in the season. But it just seems to be 3 cars fighting for the best of the midfield team in the constructors. But yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, I really hope you have, because obviously career mode hasn't been a thing for about 3 months here, and obviously I've decided to bring it back because you guys really want it, and I hope you've enjoyed it today. And you know, if you really enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. And also, I think I did mention it in the last video, or I've just advertised in the last video, I now have a page on Redbubble as well. I don't know if you know what that is, guys, but basically it's a website where you can sell merch and that. So I've started a page on that, and I'm going to be selling iPhone cases and stuff like that. If you're already going to my page, only one thing on it now, which is a Jensen Button and Lewis Hamilton pillow. I know it sounds not the greatest of stuff now, but if you're interested in that, feel free to go ahead and buy it or something, or even check the page out as well. But there's going to be a lot more merch coming to that store as well soon. If you guys are interested in that, iPhone cases and posters and stuff like that, because I love doing a bit of designing as well alongside doing videos, feel free to check that out, and I hope you guys like it as well. And just like the video, I hope you've enjoyed it as well. As I said before, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the video, comment below what you thought, and if you're excited for the next race as well. And hopefully the next video of career mode won't be out in the next 3 months, hopefully by not a couple of days, let's be realistic, maybe by next week or something maybe, and all that kind of stuff as well. As I said, if you enjoyed videos like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, guys, I will see you next time.